debaters and debate friends. This is the first episode of the news of the World Debate Tournament. You're watching us directly in the country of unfailing imagination, in the place where numerous, worldwide, well-known events were held. This country used to be in the center of the world of sport when it hosted Winter Olympic Games. It is from year to year in the middle of the world of movies, because we are hosting Sarajevo Film Festival, which gathers all truly lovers of good movies from all over the world. There are no natural beauties and tourist attractions in the world like in here, in this country. Interesting because of all of this, but still, we have never been in the center of a world of debate and nice words. Never until now. You're watching us in the mountain which remembers happiness and joy from people from all over the world. It is our responsibility to make sure this mountain remembers even better time during some warm summer days. We have to give our best to provide this mountain remembers best debates, most beautiful atmosphere and a lot of fun. And here we are, directly from the 15th Youth Forum, the biggest debate event in the world, organized by International Debate Education Association, IDEA, and Center of Cultivating Dialogue. Those bodies are made of plenty of dedicated volunteers from different places and backgrounds working together to achieve a goal, to provide the best conditions for the best debates, the best surrounding for the hardest preparations, the best atmosphere for the time of our lives. Coming next, the newest world news. Pay attention which information our guest, Ms. Veronika Vuckova, and our reporter Tiana prepared for us. Then we have news from B&H. Let's hear who is here with us today. Nothing less interesting will be information from Jahorina. Ms. Sanja Vlajsavljević will address us. Of course, there will be some news from culture and sport. Stay with us. I'll invite a person who is definitely known as a veteran of the debate world, Ms. Veronika Vuckova, Youth Forum Coordinator.
Good morning, Youth Forum participants, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you here as a veteran. I'm actually really grateful to be called that way. I have been to 8 youth forums and you know what, I am a veteran, so I think I'll scrap my speech that I prepared and I'll just go off the cuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start with a little story, a personal story if you allow me to. My first youth forum was in 2000 in Poland, and Marcin Zaleski, the executive director of IDEA, was my lab leader. And we have been cutting out, I remember very precisely, we have been cutting out pieces of evidence to learn how to properly use evidence in debate. I'm not sure I still can do it until now, but it was definitely a memorable training and piece of knowledge that I received there. Dear participants, in the aftermath of the G8 summit on global change, and also with the increasing meetings where youth is playing such an important role in the meetings and in pushing the world forward, I believe that our meeting here today in Jahorina is just very timely and very relevant. I am strongly persuaded that the debates that we will have here and the meetings that you will all be partaking part in will make that change and influence the world, because the political leaders, at least of Sarajevo and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and also the ambassadors of your countries that will be taking part on the final ceremony, will be listening and hopefully will implement the suggestions that you are giving forward for them. So I would just like to say, please use the opportunity, use the debates wisely to engage in wonderful discussions. Use the workshops that the trainers from all over the world have prepared and have been preparing for half a year. Use it to maximum. And also use the free time to engage in additional discussion, in making friends, and bridging the world to truly realize the potential of this forum that is and lies in difference, but bridging the difference in together. On behalf of the International Debate Education Association, I'd like to thank a few sponsors, supporters, without whose attention and support we would not be able to stand here today. I'd like to thank our biggest sponsor, Open Society Institute, for their continuous support and trust in the benefit of and impact of this event. I would also like to thank the gold and main sponsors, whose names I would probably mispronounce so badly that I would like to ask you to read them on the screen that was in just right behind me, or on the big banner that I'm sure you have not missed in the lobby area. So once again, thank you for that support. Additionally, I would like to thank the curriculum committee, the curriculum director, and the trainers for their tireless work throughout the whole year to help me steer the Youth Forum ship into a safe but pretty cool haven. So once again, thank you for those as well. And of course, my special recognition and big thank you goes to Sanja and the Center for Cultivating Dialogue for organizing all of these venues, being incredible guests until now, organizing wonderful trips and socials that you can look forward to. Now, I'd like to say that at the very beginning, they were driving me crazy with this word that they like to use very often, and the word is bića, which it means it will happen. Now, yes, if they say that, it definitely will happen, and it has happened, and whenever they say bića, you can be sure that it will happen, and with the 3 times higher impact and expectations that you might have had before. So once again, CCD and Sanja, really, 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 really great thank you. Thanks to new technologies, your friends and family, as you might have known already, will be able to